evening, YouTube. You guys are now watching another segment of the Cali Effect. Today, we are going to be doing something special to start the new year. I'm going to be doing a set review before the set drops. That's right, every single week we're going to be going over cards from the new set until the set drops. And most importantly, we're going to be starting off with some interesting facets inside of the Raging Tempest set. Already looks like an awesome set, probably a great set to start the new year. It could be the best set we've had in a while. We're going to start off with Zoodiac Marmorat, and we're going to be talking about the Zoodiac cards and how it works. This card is a level 4 Beast Warrior monster with 0 attack and 0 defense. Its effect reads, if this card is normal summon, you can send one Zoodiac card from your deck to the graveyard. An Exceed summon or an Exceed monster whose original type is Beast Warrior with this card gains this effect. Once per turn, you can detach one Exceed material from this card, special summon one Zoodiac Marmorat from your hand or deck. Now, I am not 100% well known with the Zoodiacs. I'm definitely going to give them a try, but from what we've been seeing from the OCG, they have been completely dominant. You put them in almost everything, and Zoodiac Marmorat seems to be a really good piece. Being able to send a Zoodiac card from your deck to your graveyard on summon, so it's almost like a mathematician, and also giving your Exceed monster that's a Beast Warrior an additional effect to special summon another Marmorat from your deck to your graveyard, which can further your plays. Card just seems really good. I think it's essential to the Zoodiacs from what I'm seeing right now. On to the next card. We're talking about Zoodiac Ram. It is a level 4 Beast Warrior with 800 attack and 800 defense, and it says if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, we can pause right there. Right now, I'm pretty sure this isn't already a good card because it requires to be destroyed by battle or the card effect. It could be used in combination with the Metal Foes cards because it says if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, and it doesn't require the opponent to destroy it, it says you can target one Zoodiac card in your graveyard except for Ram. Add it to your hand. An Exceed monster whose original type is Beast Warrior with this card as Exceed material gains this effect. During either player's turn when your opponent activates a spell card or effect that targets this card, you can detach one Exceed material from this card, negate the activation. Now, Ram doesn't seem like that much of a great card in my opinion, mainly because it's dependent on other cards to gain its first effect, and its second effect requires the opponent to target it. And as we know, targeting is on an all-time low right now, but ultimately it doesn't seem like a terrible card. It's still searchable under Fire Formation Tenki, and you can still use Fire Formation Tensu to gain your additional normal summon if you decide to go that route within the deck. The next card we're going to be talking about is Zoodiac Viper. I'm sorry, I just like calling them Zoodiacs. I know you do. It is a level 4, 1200 attack, 400 defense monster, and its effect reads during either player's turn. You can target one Beast Warrior Exceed monster you control. Attach this card from your hand or field as an Exceed material. An Exceed monster whose original type is Beast Warrior gains this effect. If this card battles an opponent's monster, after damage calculation, banish that monster. Now, Zoodiac Viper doesn't seem completely terrible. The ability to give an Exceed monster an additional effect does seem awesome, and the more and more I'm looking at these Zoodiac cards, the closer I am to playing Fire Fist Zoodiac. I'm actually going to be pretty excited if I do get the Zodiac cards, or the Zoodiac cards, and in time, and can put them in the Fire Fist, and they work out really well. They seem like an awesome deck, but from what I'm seeing, the Zoodiacs just seem to be able to go in anything and give your opponent a complete headache. I don't really like its effect if it battles an opponent's monster, but I do like the fact that it doesn't target and it does banish that opponent's monster if it battles it. So it doesn't seem like a bad card. It just doesn't seem like what I would need at this point in time. And it just doesn't seem to further the strategy of Zoodiacs. And from what we're seeing, all of the Zoodiac monsters have this ability that if they're an Exceed monster to a Beast Warrior, then they gain an additional effect. The next card we're going to be talking about is Zoodiac Throwblade. Now, Zoodiac Throwblade is a level 4 1600 attack monster with 0 defense Beast Warrior. I actually like this card's stats right now. If this card is normal summoned or special summoned, I like that too. You can discard one Zoodiac card, and if you do, draw one card. This card seems awesome. It's a 1600 attack monster that when it's normal summon or special summon, I get to discard a Zoodiac card to draw a card. Now, with Zoodiac Marmorat and Zoodiac Throwblade being able to send Zoodiac cards to our graveyard, I'm assuming there's going to be some really good Zoodiac cards that need to be in the graveyard. An XC monster whose original type is Beast Warrior gains this additional effect. If it attacks a defense positioning monster, inflict piercing damage to your opponent. Now that is a bit of a letdown, but it isn't completely terrible. Inflicting piercing damage could be very, very viable. All you have to do is bait out cards like Metalfoes, Alka-Ice with a small monster, and then you can use Zoodiac Thoroughblade to draw a card, make a big Zoodiac monster, a big Beast Warrior monster, and then proceed to inflict piercing damage. So it's not terrible, but I'm really in love with its first effect. The next card is Zoodiac Ram. I love this card. I just like Rams, so I like the Rams team too. They're okay, but I like Rams. They're pretty methodical creatures to me. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, already, boy, I don't like you. But that Zoodiac Metalfoe was starting to sound better and better. You can target one Zoodiac monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Okay, I like this one. I kind of like Zoodiac Ram. So maybe Zoodiac Metalfoe might actually be a thing with Gold Driver might be a centerpiece because it's a level 4 in itself, and then it also does have the effect to destroy something like Zoodiac Ram to special summon it. Also, Metalfoes aren't restrictive to only special summoning Metalfoes. I can use my pin scale to special summon Zoodiac Ram and the other Zoodiac cards that needs to be destroyed, then use your effects to start destroying and gain a whole bunch of effects. This isn't such a bad idea, and I haven't even normal summoned, so if hypothetically, I can set pin scales, pendulum summon Zoodiac Ram, and I believe it was Zoodiac Rabina. So Zoodiac Ram and Zoodiac Rabina gain Zoodiac Ram's effect to special summon another Zoodiac in my graveyard, then gain Rabina's effect to add the Ram, and then I can normal summon skill and then make a whole bunch of crazy plays. Zoodiac Metalfoe, bro, or Zoodiac Fire Fist. I see why this strategy is being splashed into everything. During either player's turn, when an opponent activates a trap card or effects that targets this card, you can detach one material from this card, negate the activation. That's not, I mean, I guess it's pretty good with Paleozoics running around. Actually, yeah, that's really good with Paleozoics running around. But other than that, I think traps aren't that great. So, you know, it is what it is. Zoodiac Ram is, I actually like it. So the next card we're going to be talking about is the Zoodiac Exceeds, and we're going to be talking about Zoodiac Broad Bull. Now, Zoodiac Broad Bull requires two level 4 monsters, and its effect reads, once per turn you can Exceed summon one Zoodiac Broad Bull by using one Zoodiac monster you control with a different name as an Exceed material. Exceed material is attached to that monster becomes Exceed material attached to this card. And this card gains attack and defense equal to the total of attack and defense of Zoodiac monsters attached to this Exceed material. Okay, that's kind of busted. Once per turn you can detach one material from this card, add one Beast Warrior type monster that can be normal summoned or set from your deck to your hand. Okay, I kind of like Broad Bull. Broad Bull is a Zoodiac monster that can use a Zoodiac monster that it doesn't even matter. Wow, that's just really good. This Zoodiac support is pretty nasty. And he allows me to search. Oh man, and it's just a Beast Warrior. Zoodiac Fire Fist 2017. Let's go. I like this card. It's really good. Zoodiac Tigress. Now you guys are gonna see like a move down, and that's only because I have to finish reading the effects because the effects are so long. Now Zoodiac Tigress is a Beast Warrior level 4 Earth monster, and its effect reads, you can Exceed summon one Zoodiac Tigress by using one Zoodiac monster you control with a different name as an Exceed material. Okay, so they all the Exceeds seem to have that. You don't necessarily have to use 2 level 4 monsters or 3 level 4 monsters. You can just use any Zoodiac card. So if you're playing Zoodiacs, congratulations. You're already winning half the battle. This card's attack and defense become equal to the attack of defense of total Zoodiac monsters attached to this card. That seems to be an effect on all of the Zoodiac Exceed monsters too. Once per turn, you can detach one Exceed material from this card, target one Exceed monster you control, and one Zoodiac monster you control in your graveyard. Attach that Zoodiac monster to the targeted Exceed monster to your materials. I guess I don't really see it right now, but I'm pretty sure once I start playing Zoodiacs, and like I said, or I haven't even said, you guys can catch me on Twitch, and we actually might play these Zoodiac cards. It seems like she could be really good. I'm just not seeing it right now. Next is Zoodiac Drankia. All right, Zoodiac Dragon Viper thing, okay? It is a level 4 Earth Beast Warrior, or a rank 4 Earth, and it requires 4 level 4 monsters. Once per turn, you already know the spiel, use another Zoodiac monster. It also gains attack and defense. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can detach one material from this card, target one face up on the card on the field, destroy it. Awesome. This card's amazing. Why? Because it targets one face up card. It doesn't care what it's exactly hitting. It can hit anything and disrupt the opponent's strategy. That's pretty good. Next for the Zoodiacs is Zoodiacbourbeau. Now, same exact effect, using Zoodiac monster, or Zoodiac monster that's not Barbeau, and then, you know, it gains attack and defense. When this card can attack your opponent directly. All right, that's awesome. You know, if you just happen, oh, it's 5 level 4 monsters, but yeah, that's pretty cool. This card can attack your opponent directly. When this card has 12 or more XC materials and inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can send as many cards as possible from your opponent's hand and field to the graveyard, then change this card to defense position. Now, if Zoodiacs ever needed a boss card, I'm pretty sure it's this little guy. And if Zoodiacs ever need a douchebag card that somebody's going to try to find a way to put 12 materials on and completely ruin everybody's day, this is the guy. I'm not saying his second effect will be used, because I don't know how fast they can put stacked 12 materials on the card, but it does seem very fast, and he can attack directly. So it's kind of Zoodiacs seem to be really overpowered. I think that's all we have to say about the Zoodiacs for right now. Let's move on to some other support cards. Shiranui Sovereign Saga. Okay, now this is a level 10 zombie synchro. And by the way, just to let you guys know, Wikipedia hasn't updated, so we're not 100% sure, or actually we don't even know if all of these cards are guaranteed to come to the set. But more often than not, a lot of these cards are going to come into the Raging Tempest set, and this set does look really awesome. I did a little quick overview on it. I like the set. This requires 1 zombie tuner, 1 or more zombie type monsters. If this card is special summon, you can return any number of zombie synchro monsters that are banished and or in your graveyard to the extra deck. Then you can destroy the same number of cards your opponent controls. Oh, it doesn't target. Awesome. That's really good. If a zombie monster you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish 1 Shiranui monster from your graveyard instead. You can only special summon 1 Shiranui Sovereign Saga once per turn. Card's awesome. 3,500 attack, 0 defense, 10 stars. Shouldn't be that hard to summon, and it doesn't even matter. Normally cards like with broken effects like this say if this card is synchro summoned. This card doesn't even care. You can use the Shiranui sword card and the level 8 guy to summon him and gain his effect. You can special summon him with Call of the Hunted and gain his effect. I mean, that's pretty good. I like it, and it actually gives you, you know, the reasoning to play one of every Shiranui or zombie card that you play, because he's just going to add your banished ones and your graveyard ones back to the deck. He's actually, I think that's really good support for Shiranui. Next is Shiranui style Samsara. Now, I'm already going off the bat going to say I don't like it. It's a trap card. Cali Effect doesn't really like trap cards. It's like, if you're a trap card, you're giving me a bad impression, but that can be rectified, and it has been with Vanity's Emptiness, the Prime Monarch. I feel like those are some of the best trap cards in the game, and well, obviously not the Prime Monarch anymore, but I still feel it's a really good trap card. Let's read it. This card name becomes Shiranui Style Synthesis. Already a great card. It doesn't allow me, it allows me not to play the field spell card, because the field spell card is pretty bad. Or if you're playing the field spell card, it gives you 6 of them, so up to 6 of them. While in the spell and trap card zone, once per turn you can activate one of these effects. Banish 1 zombie monster you control, you take no damage that turn, and you get the banish Shiranui monster's effect. Target 2 of your banished zombie monsters with 0 defense, shuffle both of those targets to the deck, draw 1 card. Whoa! Okay, still at the end of the day, like I said, it's a trap. Not that great. But it doesn't seem completely bad. It's a continuous spell card. You can keep gaining its effect. It's during either player's turn. I'm not against it. On to the next card. Amber is going to be completely livid when she hears this card. It's called Majus Specter Gusts, and you won't believe what it's for. Majus Specters. Now, this card says target 1 card in your pendulum zone, special summon it. Now, Majus Specter cards obviously get an exception to all of them being great, because first of all, they're searchable. All you have to do is summon a Majus Specter monster, and they practically get searched or set. This one allows you to set Kirin into your scale, Pendulum Summon, and then activate Majus Specter Gusts to special summon Kieran. Now, I do still like Pendulum Reborn, being able to special summon Pendulum monsters from your extra deck and, from your extra deck and your graveyard, but Majus Specter Gusts does give you another option after you go Demise, set scales, blah, blah, blah. Majus Specter Gusts, special summon. If it's Ogama, set the card. If it's Kyuubi, add the card. If it's Raccoon, search the card. If it's the cat, search the card on end phase. So yeah, it's not that bad. I kind of like it. It's definitely at least a one of, in my opinion. That's it for Majus Specter support, so go away, Amber. Next is Blight Virus. Now, what this card does is tribute one dark monster with 2,000 or more defense, check your opponent's hand and all monsters they control, and all cards they draw into the third activation after this card's activation. Destroy all those monsters with 1,500 or less defense. So practically a crush card virus. You have to tribute a monster with 2,000 or more defense. Off the top of my head, there are so many decks that can use this. DDD, Dark Synchro, Dark Hero, there's just so many. I can only think of 3. Oh, Monarchs, because I still play Monarchs. I still play Monarchs. Yeah, they can use this. I can play Monarchs with this. I can do that. Monarchs. That Blight Virus is not a bad card. Depending on the meta, 1,500 or less defense. Doesn't it kill like every Zoodiac available? 800 defense, 400 defense, 0 defense. Alright, it doesn't kill the Ram. It so happens to kill almost, and those are question marks depending, but I'm pretty sure people only use like 1 Exceed material on them. So yeah, Blight Virus, I might start hoarding those because it doesn't seem like a bad card. Next is True Kings. True. I love True Kings, alright? Like, they've been smoking on that gas. No? Life and be on Cinemax. No, that's not good enough. Okay, this one is my favorite Dragon Ruler because it's the Earth one. And everybody knows Red Ox was the best one. Let's hope that, you know, Letho is the best one. We're just going to call him Letho for short. He has 2,500 attack, 2,300 defense. He's a worm, level 9. If this card is in hand, you can destroy 2 other monsters in your hand or face up on your side of the field, including an earth monster. And if you do, special summon that card. And if you do, you can look at your opponent's extra deck and banish 3 monsters with different names from their extra deck. Oh! Is there anything else? If both of the destroyed monsters were earth, well, I still think this is an awesome sideboard card at the very least, because let's say hypothetically I'm playing Zoodiacs and I'm playing the mirror match. I can special summon this and then banish 3 other monsters. Or if I'm playing against, well, I guess it wouldn't work against ABC because they'll just have 2 ABCs. I hate that it does say different names, but I think that this could hit some really pivotal cards in other decks. Like I can summon this, hit like their Castell, their Bahamut Shark, and they're totally awesome. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Huh? Like, you can keep your Dark Laws, but I'm gonna hit your Castell, your Bahamut Shark, and you're totally awesome. Or I can hit your Dark Law, your Bahamut Shark, and you're totally awesome, and then Bottomless your second Dark Law, and then you're like, hey, actually, I don't even have to hit the Bahamut Shark. I can hit, like, totally awesome Dark. Okay, I'm thinking too much. I am definitely, like, completely in love with this card. You can even hit, like, you can special summon this, and then, like, let's say your opponent goes first or whatever, you pass your turn because you're afraid of the Winter Cherries. Your opponent obviously has to advance their game state by summoning a monster. On your turn, you summon this, and then you hit all their Winter Cherries targets, and then you proceed to go off. Who doesn't like that? Like, seriously, I like this card. It has so much utility. We're not even done with its effect. If this card is destroyed by battle, you can special summon one Earthworm monster from your graveyard. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Or as the regular show would say, On to the next card. We're getting some more Zoodiac support. I guess there's a card I didn't get to read. Target one Zoodiac XC monster you control. Attach one Zoodiac monster from your deck to that target as XC material. Whoa. Whoa, when I said traps were bad, I wasn't talking about this card. During either player's turn, except this card was sent to the graveyard. Awesome, it has a graveyard effect, so I can pitch it, draw a card, and activate its effect next turn. You can banish this card from your graveyard, target 5 Zoodiac cards with different names in the graveyard, shuffle all 5 into the deck, and draw 1 card. This Zoodiac deck is pretty freaking busted. I like it. I like busted decks. With that being said, the ban list is going to be pretty obvious. If you don't know what the ban list is, maybe we'll do a ban list video. Get it 100 likes. Let me know. On to the Blackluster support. Support, I don't think it's confirmed for Raging Tempest, but this is Envoy of Chaos, 1500 attack, 0 defense. Its effect reads, during either player's battle phase, you can discard this card, target one Blackluster monster or Gaia the Fierce Snipe monster you control. It gains 1500 attack, and if it does, any monster that battles a monster has its attack becomes equal to its original attack. Alright. During damage calculation only. These changes last until the end of the turn. Once per turn during your end phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you can banish one light and one dark monster from your graveyard, except this card, add it to your hand. Not bad. I think it's better. It's like an honest that makes other honest like pretty honest. Get it? But Blackluster Soldier, or you know, BLS, regular BLS Envoy, plus honest is pretty deadly in itself. But you know, this isn't bad. Maybe you can do both. I don't know. Maybe it's more of an OTK deck. Next is Super Soldier Origin. This card can be used to ritual summon any Blackluster Soldier ritual monster, like there's more than 2, from your hand or graveyard. You must also send one light monster from your hand and one dark monster from your deck to the graveyard, or send one dark monster from your hand and one light monster from your deck to your graveyard, whose total levels exactly equal to 8. You can only activate one Super Soldier Origin once per turn. Immediately in the top of my head, this screams Chaos Dragon Blackluster Soldier deck. Like legitimately, I can send a light, send a dark, special summon Blackluster Soldier, special summon Chaos Dragon. I know I'm being bad, but you know, it's a thought. Hey, at least I'm being innovative in thinking. You guys, you come up with the ideas. I just report them, I guess. I think that these 2 cards have been really good support for Blackluster. As opposed to the lackluster support we have with the Evening, Twilight, and all this other stuff. This actually helps build upon that type of support, and hopefully can lead to Blackluster being a competitive deck. I think it's a pretty decent deck right now. I played it with Blue Eyes, and it's an OTK ritual deck right now, but this actually gives it a lot more support. The last card we're going to be talking about before we, you know, see what you guys want to do is the Beginning. And it's revealed 3 warrior monsters from your deck, including at least 1 Blackluster monster or a Gaia the Fierce Snipe monster. Your opponent randomly picks one, and if it is a Blackluster monster or a Gaia the Fierce monster, add it to your hand and send the rest to the graveyard. Oh my god, that's good. Otherwise, send all of them to the graveyard. Great. That's great. That's great. So I just get like BLS fodder. I just feel like BLS is going to come to 2. I feel it. Because then that deck would just be like really good if BLS came to 2. Then BLS is a jump to like 40s or some crap. Ultimately, I think that this is a really good set. We've only reviewed 1, 2, 3, maybe like 14, 13 cards in the set. And I really am excited about this new series. If you guys like this new series, please drop a like on this video and a comment in the description. What would you like for me to review next? Thank you guys so much for watching another segment of the Cali Effect. Please like, comment, subscribe, but most of all, enjoy.